it's Kate here, and I have another prediction video of the top 10 villains I believe could make their way into our game. So let's not waste any time and get into the video. Starting off with the number 10 spot on the list is the Queen of Hearts. Although we have not yet confirmed officially if a realm or biome of Wonderland may be introduced into Dreamlight Valley, the possibility of it is not entirely out of the question, given it's one of the most iconic and well-known Disney classics. It was also asked in the community survey if we want to see these characters added to our game. Also, we have many examples referencing this story in both decorations and recipes. Hopefully, if the devs add Alice in Wonderland and the Queen of Hearts, maybe we'll all be able to keep our heads on our shoulders. Well, until the next Moonstone/Premium Shop refresh of overpriced returning items. Another video topic to address in the future. While there is still time on the clock, maybe we'll see our favorite Mad Tea Party gang make their way into our valley, preferably through a rabbit hole. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the next character of them all? Well, enchanting the number 9 spot on the list is the Evil Queen, an overlooked character that I believe most of us have forgotten about. I have mentioned in a previous video of the likelihood of the Evil Queen gracing our game as another villain addition given the Snow White category in our inventory list, the Evil Mirror as decoration, and Scar's secret quest where he's looking for a shard of the mirror to use to spy on the valley villagers through. With already the anticipation of Belle and Cinderella making their way into the valley, surely the first Disney princess along with her evil stepmother will not be too out of the realm of possibility to join our game. I wonder who the fairest of them all will be, with the competition of the other beautiful Disney princesses already set in our game. Wouldn't it be clever if the Evil Queen will have the option to change into her disguise form when she poisoned Snow White? Interesting thought, I propose. Hopefully an apple a day will keep the Evil Queen away. Making a grand entrance in the number 8 spot is the devil woman herself, Cruella de Vil. Now, this fur coat wearing fashionista looks may slay, but don't get twisted that this villain is dangerous, so hide your pets and companions, otherwise a certain someone might have a new unexpected accessory in her closet. Aside from the unethical way Cruella makes her clothes, as we all side-eye her, it's 2023 now, and we use fake fur. What if there's a chance for her or even Pongo and Perdita to be added to our game the same way Simba, Nala, and Scar were introduced to our valley? There's been subtle hints referring to these potential characters in the survey list, and a design themed with paw prints. If you know anything about Disney, every little Easter egg means something. We'll keep an eye out for more fabulous clues of this Disney fashion icon. This next villain got friends on the other side of this list, making it the number 7 spot is DrFacilier from The Princess and the Frog, which is also found in our game inventory, Tiana's famous beignets we can cook, and from the survey list. This sly, clever magician has a few tricks up his sleeve. Be careful with making a deal with this voodoo mastermind, or else you might be under his control. I would love to see more Princess and the Frog characters in our valley, especially Tiana and Prince Naveen. If that's the case, looks like Remy would be in some culinary competition if Tiana's palace was another restaurant to be added to the game. What spells and tricks of the trade would DrFacilier bring to our valley if added? All I know is be careful with the Shadow Man and don't get played by the cards you're dealt, or you might be cursed into a frog. Lacking in her spot as number 6 is the head of this house and family, Lady Tremaine. With the long-awaited anticipated Princess Cinderella to arrive in our valley, it wouldn't be impossible for another evil stepmother to add more family drama to our valley, given we have Mother Gothel along with the recent new character from the story of Cinderella, the fairy godmother. I can only imagine the family reunion. Well, if you're invited, that is. Given that Lady Tremaine plays a significant role in the development of Cinderella and her character, it would only be natural to see the antagonist of our beloved princess in the valley as well. With Lady Tremaine's interest of high-class society and being well-mannered, I'm pretty sure she could lend a graceful helping hand on etiquettes for some more than others. Remember, it's important to have self-control.
Yes!
Having another memorable villain like Lady Tremaine would be an interesting addition to our valley. Well, if the glass slipper fits, that is. We wouldn't want another incident of Fairy Godmother's wand landing in the wrong hands again, now would we? Undertaking the number 5 spot is the underworld god himself, Hades. I touched on this potential villain making his way into our game in a previous video, but to reiterate what I discovered about the clues possibly leading to Hades can be found in the mining caves, where an ominous blue haze fills the void of the dead ends, along with possible decorations we'll add to our collection, given Hercules is a category in our inventory. To add further proof of more than just Hades, but others like Meg and Hercules to make their way into our valley can be found among the options of other characters we were asked from the survey list of who we want to see next, along with Gameloft's Disney Speedstorm game that was newly released of this year, with already starting racers like Hercules and Meg to play as on Mount Olympus, a racing course map in the game. With the idea of new characters and biomes coming soon to the game, from what was mentioned in the content roadmap, could a heavenly biome, one fit for the gods like Mount Olympus, be one of them? It is not too out of the realm of possibility to see a crossover, since we all know that Disney has a knack for Easter egg references. Shooting his shot for the number 4 spot on the list is Gaston. We all know that Belle will be arriving soon, as we see somewhere in September. By the looks of it, she might not be the only one arriving in early fall, since in the content roadmap it reads new friends and other surprises. This could mean that along with Belle, we might get the Beast as well, since he's shown in a memory unlocked in the game at Remy's restaurant. But what leads me to believe Gaston might be added to the roster is because of the house we see in the background of the loading screen. We have seen time and time again in Dreamlight Valley referencing houses to some of our most beloved characters. So there must be a reason as to why this house in question is purposefully placed here. The giveaway of this house belonging to Gaston is the deer head mounted above the doorway, as seen in his wall of other animal head decorations alike in the movie. The only thing that could debunk this theory is if this is just a house skin. With the recent updates that have taken place thus far, we have had multiple house skins inspired by all kinds of aesthetics to transform our house into. Now, I'm really hoping that this isn't the case. Honestly, having another power-hungry, narcissistic male antagonist wouldn't be the worst thing, and something tells me he would get along with Scar. Well, that's if he's not on the menu for a hunting season, adding to Gaston's collection. No one shoots at Gaston after all. Sailing into number 3 spot on the list is Captain Hook. In the recent storyline update, when fully completed after restoring the 2 pillars in the Forgotten Lands, the Orb of Remembering from Fairy Godmother's quest, and on Dazzle Beach, where we assemble all the pillars together to restore the orb represented for Unity. This in turn unlocks Skull Rock, which is based off the Peter Pan story. Although we have yet to fully access this potential realm or Neverland biome, it's safe to say that our speculation for characters like Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, and Captain Hook might find themselves arriving in our valley in the future. Do you have a little faith, trust, and pixie dust in this theory yourself? After all, what is Disney Dreamlight Valley without a little bit of magic and imagination? Cursing this spot as number 2 on the list is Maleficent herself. As I mentioned previously in my past videos, there are some signs that could lead to Maleficent arriving to our valley maybe sooner if you don't forget to invite her to your next event or huge update. We saw how that transpired. Given that the Forgotten Lands is eerily similar to the aesthetic of this malevolent dark fairy with the night thorns, the green flames, the surveillance, and the only biome in our valley home to raven pet companions. I know I've been pushing for Maleficent to be added to our game, and we all know that for an iconic villain like her to make their way into our valley, we can't sleep on the counterpart Princess Aurora to be another addition among the other classic Disney princesses. Since fairies or fairy godmothers play a huge role in some of our favorite character stories of these beloved tales, there might be even more magical experiences to look forward to in the future. Now, before I reveal our number 1 spot on the list, here's a few honorable mentions of other popular Disney villains.
Well, no grace, no poise. Other than that, it was lovely.
Oh, Anna. If only there was someone out there who loved you.
And thank you for detaining my victim. Boo!
Have we met? Ah, yes.
Okay, gang, check out this piece of work. This is Yzma, the Emperor's advisor. Living proof that dinosaurs once roamed the Earth.
For me? No, because I'm the magnificent, marvelous Madam Mim.
Difficult, but you are worth it. I mean, after all, I am your biggest fan.
Because of you, Ralph, I'm now the most powerful.
Now, let's see if I can get their attention.
This sorcerer doesn't need 3 wishes to be number 1 on this list. We have it confirmed that in the next act of Dreamlight Valley, Jafar will be making his presence known in the progression of our game. Many have speculated due to the newly updated content roadmap, there's a huge hourglass seemingly stranded in the middle of a desert. Could be a tease to Aladdin being the next character set to arrive in our valley, along with a possible new biome as well. I've already made a previous prediction video on my top 6 biomes I would like to see in our valley, so make sure to check it out after this video if you are interested. What gives us hope and undeniable proof of this discovery can be found in the last cutscene of a sketchy drawing of our valley on a wall with a questionable picture that could represent new biomes. Follow up shortly after a shadowy figure in the shape of Jafar himself. What spells and conjuring plans does Jafar have in store for us? I wish I knew myself, but nonetheless, I'm super excited for others like Princess Jasmine, Aladdin, and Genie to arrive in our valley in due time. I'm still hoping for the magic carpet to ride on and Abu as a pet companion. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments below. Who was your top villain from this list you would like to see added to Dreamlight Valley? There's an endless selection of characters to anticipate being added to our valley. Who will be next? We'll just have to wait and see. Thank you again for supporting the channel and your patience when creating these videos. If you want to enjoy more Disney and Dreamlight content to expect or theorize on, then feel free to check out these videos we discuss on the channel and become a kid to the best club on the internet. I also cover updates and news on this game as well, so make sure you don't miss out on those videos in the future. And remember, my kid, the magic of friendship with you, so no matter wherever and whomever you encounter, you have the magic to go spread it and share it on my behalf and on behalf of the Kid Army. Without further ado, I'll game until next time. Bye!